Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're getting into a young adult series that's just exploded, the Inheritance Games, specifically the paperback collection by Jennifer Lynn Barnes that just came out October 8th, 2024.
Right.
We've looked at a whole stack of sources to really figure out what makes this series tick. Why is it so incredibly successful?
Yeah, and our mission today, it's more than just summarizing the plot. We want to get under the hood fast and see why this collection is such a masterclass. It blends suspense, really clever puzzles, and a lot of emotional depth. It's not just a puzzle box, right? It's totally addictive, and we're going to show you why it's basically built for binge reading.
Absolutely. And the idea is we can give you that shortcut, sort of map out the world, its complexity, but without you feeling overwhelmed.
Yeah, just fascinated.
Just fascinated, exactly. So you get the cool mechanics right away.
Yeah.
Let's dive in, starting with the main character, Avery Grambs. She's kind of the heart of it all.
Avery's intro is, well, it's smart because she's established as completely outside this world of extreme wealth.
Right, ordinary life.
Totally ordinary, quick thinking, resourceful, high school kid, just trying to get by. And that's so important because it gives her this outsider view when she's suddenly thrown into this billionaire's world.
And that's the hook, isn't it? The catapult moment.
Yeah.
Avery is suddenly named the main heir to this huge fortune. Belongs to Tobias Hawthorne, a billionaire she's never, ever met.
Never met. Zero connection.
But the sources all stress it's not like she just gets a check in the mail.
Oh, no, not at all. It's more like an inherited test. Tobias Hawthorne, he made his money designing games, puzzles, right? So his will, it's his last big complicated game. To actually get the fortune, Avery has to move into Hawthorne House.
Which is this crazy maze-like mansion.
Exactly. Eccentric, full of secrets, and she has to live there for a year with the very family he basically cut out of the will.
Wow. Okay, so that changes everything. It's not just about the money then.
Not even close. It's about survival. She's in this hostile environment. The family thinks she's a fraud.
Right, like a con artist or something.
Yeah. And she has to deal with all these hidden challenges baked into the house and the situation. It makes the stakes immediately personal, You're reading and you're constantly asking, can she handle this? Is she going to crack?
That urgency.
Yeah.
It just pulls you right in.
Yeah.
You're not just reading about money. You're kind of locked in this pressure cooker with her.
Yeah, exactly. A psychological pressure cooker with a clock ticking down.
Which brings us perfectly to where Barnes really excels the mystery architecture. The sources just rave about how dense and smart the riddles are woven through the whole series. So I have to ask, with so many parts, multiple books, how does she keep it all straight? How does she not just lose the reader in, like, endless fake clues?
That's a really good question. And I think the balance comes from two things. First, it's all filtered through Avery's perspective, so we learn as she learns.
Okay.
Second, the complexity is grounded in the physical place, Hawthorne House itself. The challenges aren't just abstract brain teasers, they're literally built into the environment.
Like what kind of things?
We're talking hidden messages tucked into poems, geometric codes, actual secret passages that you only find if you solve the clue.
Whoa! So the mansion isn't just a backdrop, it's like a character.
Absolutely. It is the ultimate puzzle box left behind by Tobias Hawthorne. One source really pointed out the detail how things you might ignore, like a carving on a fireplace or a piece of furniture, suddenly become the key.
That's incredible.
It really shows his genius, but also maybe his paranoia, all built into the house.
I love that blend because it forces you, the reader, to stop being passive. You're not just watching, you're trying to solve things with Avery.
Yes.
It becomes this shared addictive hunt for answers. You feel like you're part of the game.
And the fan comments totally back that up. People say they felt like we're living in the mansion, trying to figure out the Hawthorne secrets themselves. It's like a mental workout.
That feeling when you figure it out just before she does.
Oh, it's so satisfying. Makes you feel smart.
Definitely. But, okay, if the puzzles are the brain of the story, the heart has to be the people, right? Especially the Hawthorne family she displaces. A puzzle box is only interesting if the people involved have real stakes.
Exactly. And that's where the character-driven side really shines, particularly with the 4 Hawthorne grandsons.
Ah, the grandsons.
Yeah. Tobias set things up to keep them involved, always solving things, but their real drama is about loyalty, their legacy, and honestly, Some pretty intense sibling issues.
Can you kind of break down the four brothers for us? Because they
Mhm.
seem crucial to Avery's whole experience.
Oh, absolutely. The sources paint them as these distinct types. You've got Nash, the oldest. He's often a bit detached, sort of plays the reluctant protector role.
Okay.
Then there's Grayson. He's the one who feels he should have inherited, the responsible one. He's super guarded, analytical, and very suspicious of Avery right from the start.
Ooh, the tension between Grayson and Avery must be thick.
Oh, it is. But then you have Jameson. He's maybe more reckless, but brilliant. He loves the game of it all. He sees Avery as this fascinating final puzzle to Bias left behind.
Intriguing. Different angle entirely.
Totally. And then there's Xander, the youngest. He brings in some tech skills, and he's often kind of the quirky, maybe unexpected moral center of the group. Their individual dynamics with Avery shift constantly. Sometimes they're partners, sometimes antagonists. It keeps the emotional stuff really unpredictable.
And Barnes manages that tension, that suspicion, but also throws in humor. The sources mentioned witty banter.
Yes, that's so important. The banter is sharp, it's fast, it gives you, the reader, a breather from all the secrets and the, constant underlying threat, makes the characters feel real.
Right, keeps it from being too heavy all the time.
But we shouldn't just focus on the plot twists with Avery either. Her own journey. It's not just about solving riddles. She's a real character dealing with big moral questions. Well, her growth isn't about getting rich. It's about figuring out who she is when suddenly faced with all this power and wealth. And maybe more importantly, learning who to trust. Can she tell who's genuine and who's just manipulating her?
That's deep. So the real stakes, they're way beyond the inheritance itself.
Much deeper.
It's about finding your identity, where you belong, especially in this world built on secrets and, well, power.
Exactly. And when you pull it all together, you see why the series resonates. It takes these huge, almost fantasy elements, the mansion, the fortune, but grounds them in really relatable themes.
Like trust.
Trust, loyalty, family, what does that even mean in this context? And the real cost of wealth. It makes you think about how far people will go to protect themselves, or maybe the people they actually care about.
And it's interesting how the reader feedback connects the clever puzzles directly to that emotional payoff. People kept saying things like, every twist felt earned.
Yes, that's so crucial.
That's like the holy grail for a mystery writer, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. An earned twist means the big reveal wasn't just random. It links back to a character's motive, maybe a flaw you saw hinted at way earlier.
Right, planted seeds.
Barnes doesn't just hand you clues. She gives you the psychological reason for the clue. And that takes both brains and intuition from Avery, and from you as the reader, trying to figure it out too.
So wrapping up, if you're someone who enjoys a story that, respects your intelligence, makes you lean in and participate, but also hits you with genuine emotional weight, this collection seems pretty essential.
Definitely.
The Inheritance Games sounds thrilling, super smart, and surprisingly heartfelt.
Yeah.
It's that perfect mix of like brainy puzzles and real human connection.
Couldn't have said it better. It's a fantastic blend.
We definitely encourage you to dive in, get lost in Hawthorne House.
Yeah, do it. But maybe take this thought with you. Something to chew on after you finish the last page.
Ooh, okay.
If solving riddles, breaking codes, pure intelligence, if that's the key to unlocking this entire Hawthorne legacy, what does it say that this whole massive empire built over generations is founded on layers and layers of secrets? What does that suggest about the relationship between, say, huge power and basic honesty?
That's a heavy one to ponder.
Yeah,
Good thought.
something to think about.
Definitely. Go explore the collection.
Yeah.
You are about to start the game.